Karmic Results of the 10 Unwholesome Actions. Compiled by Master Ouyi Zhixu. If one engages in taking life, one will come to have 10 forms of distress. First, one will cause fear in all sentient beings. Second, one will continually give rise to a strong intent to harm sentient beings. Third, it will be difficult for one to eradicate all habitual tendencies of ill will. Fourth, one will often be physically ill. Fifth, one will have a short lifespan. Sixth, one will be continually afflicted by non-human beings. Seventh, one will often have nightmares and will neither sleep nor wake happily. Eighth, bonds of enmity will be difficult to eliminate, and all enmities will remain unresolved. Ninth, one will experience fear of the evil realms. 10th, upon death, one will be reborn in an evil realm. If one engages in stealing, one will come to have 10 qualities that cannot ensure confidence. First, even if one amasses abundant wealth, rulers, thieves, floods, fires, and unfilial children can all cause the loss or destruction of that wealth. Second, one will not be thought of with affection by many. Third, others will be able to mistreat one. Fourth, one will be slandered throughout the 10 directions. Fifth, one will continually worry about loss or harm. Sixth, one's bad reputation will spread far and wide. Seventh, one will experience fear in the midst of an assembly. Eighth, one will lack well-being regarding wealth, longevity, appearance, and strength, and one's eloquence will be inadequate and flawed. Ninth, one will not hold the intention to give. 10th, upon death, one will be reborn in an evil realm. If one engages in sexual misconduct, one will come to have 4 qualities not praised by the wise. First, all one's faculties will neither be harmonious nor function smoothly. Second, one will not be free from quarrels and restlessness. Third, one will be disliked by the world. Fourth, others will often be able to come between one and one's wife. If one engages in false speech, one will come to have 8 qualities not praised by humans or devas. First, one's mouth will always be impure, and one's tongue will give off a foul odor. Second, people throughout the world will not defer to one. Third, what one says will not be accepted as reliable proof, and one will not be respected by humans or devas. Fourth, one will always distress and harm sentient beings with harmful speech. Fifth, one's mental karmic action will be inferior, and one's bodily, verbal, and mental karmic actions will be impure. Sixth, one's speech will often contain errors and lapses, and one's mind will always be troubled. Seventh, one's words will be taken lightly, and humans and devas will not put them into practice. Eighth, one's wisdom will be inferior, and others will be able to refute one. If one engages in divisive speech, one will come to have 5 qualities that can be undermined. First, one will gain a body that can be harmed, for others will be able to harm it. Second, those close to one can be broken apart, for others will be able to divide them. Third, one's faith in karmic results can be shaken because of a lack of accord with one's actions. Fourth, one's dharma practice can be undermined because one's cultivation will not be firm. Fifth, one's association with virtuous spiritual friends can be broken because deception and misguidance will often occur. If one engages in harsh speech, one will not attain 8 pure qualities of speech. First, one's words will often depart from proper measure. Second, one's words will not be beneficial. Third, one's words will not accord with truth. Fourth, one's words will be coarse. Fifth, one's words will be difficult to accept. Sixth, one's words will not be trustworthy. Seventh, one's words will often be open to reproach. Eighth, no one who hears one's words will delight in them. If one engages in idle and meaningless speech, one will not attain 3 certainties. First, one will certainly be reproved by the wise. Second, it will certainly be difficult for one to answer questions with wisdom and in accordance with truth. Third, among humans and devas, it will certainly be difficult for one to be foremost in dignity and virtue. There will certainly be falsity. If one gives rise to covetousness, one will not attain ease in 5 respects. First, one's bodily, verbal, and mental karmic activity will be impure, and one's faculties will be incomplete. Second, one will not be at ease with regard to wealth and possessions, and all enemies and thieves will be able to seize them. Third, one will not have ease with respect to merit, and whatever one wishes for will not readily be available. Fourth, one will not be at ease in one's kingship, and precious and rare things will not all be readily presented to one with reverence. Fifth, what one obtains will be inferior, and not what one originally sought. If one gives rise to ill will, one will not obtain 8 qualities that bring joy to the mind. First, one will have intentions to harm or distress others. Second, one will have ill will. Third, one will have a contentious mind. Fourth, one's mind will be coarse and devious. Fifth, one will come to have an ordinary being's intent to harm. Sixth, one's mind will not be intent on benefiting sentient beings or bringing them peace. Seventh, one's physical appearance will be neither well-formed nor dignified, and one will not be respected by anyone. Eighth, because one is coarse, one will quickly be reborn in an evil realm. If one gives rise to wrong view, one will not attain 10 meritorious qualities. First, one will lose genuinely wholesome joy and genuinely virtuous companions. Second, one will not believe in karmic causes and their results, and will commit evil even at the cost of one's life. Third, one will take refuge only in non-Buddhists, devas, and the like. Fourth, one will have a crooked mind and wrong view, and it will be difficult for one to be free from the entire web of doubts concerning auspicious and inauspicious signs. Fifth, one will continually be reborn in the evil realms, and will not again be reborn in the higher realms. Sixth, one's immeasurable distorted wisdom will grow ever stronger. Seventh, one will permanently leave the right path and follow a wrong path. Eighth, one will continually give rise to the mistaken view of a self, and will abandon all wholesome actions. Ninth, one will abide in obstructed views. 10th, one will continually fall into calamities. Supplement: the precept against intoxicants. Drawing upon the Dharma-Guptaka Vinaya tradition, by observing the precept against intoxicants, one will attain 10 qualities free from faults. First, one's appearance will not deteriorate. Second, one will not lose strength. Third, one's eyesight will be clear. Fourth, one will not display signs of ill will. Fifth, one will not damage agriculture and means of livelihood. Sixth, one will not develop illness. 7th, one will not increase disputes. 8th, one's bad reputation will not spread. 9th, one's wisdom will not diminish. 10th, after death, one will not be reborn in the 3 evil realms. By violating the precept against intoxicants, one will attain 10 qualities involving faults. First, one's appearance will deteriorate. Second, one will lose strength. Third, one's eyesight will become unclear. Fourth, one will display signs of ill will. Fifth, one will damage agriculture and means of livelihood. Sixth, one will develop illness. Seventh, one will increase disputes. Eighth, one's bad reputation will spread. Ninth, one's wisdom will diminish. 10th, after death, one will be reborn in the 3 evil realms. Chill life, where clarity deepens with every return.